Elite Facts presents
Celebrities who've had their body parts insured for millions.
1.
Jennifer Lopez, the famous pop singer and actress, actually took out a nice big term insurance policy on her famous booty. How much? $300 million. What could possibly go wrong? It's quite possible this premium covers excess cellulite, scratches, and any other medical and physical blemishes on her buttocks that could occur during the course of her career. And since she has dance moves, if she were to tear her gluteal muscles during a dance performance, she would be covered under this policy.
2.
Although you would think pop singer Mariah Carey would secure her voice with life insurance, she actually targeted her legs. In 2006, Carey insured her legs for a whopping $1 billion. Can you imagine what her monthly payments are? This is the highest policy by any celebrity known to mankind. Even though she's basically retired, what would she still need it for? It's possible it's for self-security and pride. I assume if she were to get in a car accident or any other type of accident, her insurance company would pay out the full premium if there were any scratches or bruises on her legs. It's unknown whether a serious knee injury such as an ACL tear would be covered. Like J-Lo's policy, excess cellulite may also be covered under this policy.
3.
In the 1970s, Dolly Parton took out insurance on her breasts for $600,000, which was an extremely high premium back in the day. Today, you'd think she would be taking out life insurance, but this isn't the case. Instead, she recently took out another insurance policy on her chest for $3.8 million. This is a very interesting policy considering how old she is, and she really isn't active both musically and on the big screen. Anyway, if one of her balloons were to deflate due to some medical condition or disease, Dolly would get a huge payout.
4.
It might not be a surprise that pop star Miley Cyrus insured her tongue for $1 million, since all she does is stick it out all day. I mean, someone might just have scissors in hand and cut her tongue off. So maybe, in perspective, it really is worth that much. Miley's totally aware of how her tongue is getting more headlines than she is, and getting it insured is just part of her trademarked image, said an unnamed source. It's unknown what the deductible would be on this kind of policy, but if she were to burn her tongue after drinking a hot cup of coffee, would it be covered under this premium?
5.
Pop singer Taylor Swift may have made her name off the power of her voice, but it doesn't hurt that the girl knows how to strut a stage. And now, she's safeguarding the most crucial asset to this. Yes, Taylor has insured her legs for a whopping $40 million. Her legs are absolutely stunning, and they deserve to be insured. All medical issues that affect the appearance of her legs, such as bruises, permanent skin damage, torn tendons, fractured bones, and anything else that would leave scars, would be covered.
6.
The 19-year-old Barbados-born pop star was named 2007 Venus Breeze's Celebrity Legs of a Goddess by Gillette Razors at NYC's Metropolitan Pavilion. Gillette helped insure Rihanna's legs with a $1 million insurance policy. When you look at them, you can certainly see why. As a performer, many things can go wrong on stage. A simple fall or misstep can lead to a torn ACL, MCL, or Achilles tendon, which would be covered under her large insurance policy, minus the deductible. I wonder what her monthly payments are.
7.
Actress Jennifer Love Hewitt knows what her best assets are, and she's willing to protect them. The actress admitted to a magazine that she would consider getting her size 36C breasts insured for somewhere around the $5 million range. I need an insurance invitation. If someone was like, hey, you know what? We would like to insure your boobs for $2.5 million, I'd be like, do it. Love it. Why not? Since her balloons appear to be real, not much could go wrong. If she were to get injured in a car accident or by any other type of accident, her insurance policy would cover all medical costs.
8.
Here we have Miss Heidi Klum, one of the biggest Victoria's Secret supermodels of our time, with a massive insurance policy on her legs. Supposedly, the legs are worth over $2 million. Can you imagine the monthly payments and deductible on that amount? Many things would be covered here, including runway accidents. We all know high heels are hard to walk in. If she were to need a medical visit and surgery due to falling on the catwalk and tearing a ligament in her knees or ankles, this premium would cover it. I would assume issues arising from laser hair removal and any other cosmetic surgeries would be covered as well.
9.
This material girl pop star singer felt the need to pay an expensive insurance premium for her breasts, worth $2 million. Maybe those cone bras that she wears during her concerts are more dangerous than they look. Although she's not known for the size of her balloons, they are one of her best assets. Size isn't everything. It's unknown whether she had plastic surgery done to enhance the size of her breasts. If so, complications during surgery will definitely be covered with her insurance policy.
10,
This Australian pop singer took out a massive $5 million policy on her buttocks. Talk about an insurance premium. Of course, that is one heck of an asset. This particular body part isn't big like J-Lo's. However, anything can go wrong. Perhaps as she ages, her gluteal muscles may turn into body fat, which will ruin the overall appearance of her buttocks. Cellulite and other natural and unnatural physical and medical abnormalities that may appear during the course of her music career may result in a large insurance payout.
11,
British actor Daniel Craig took out a £5 million, around $9.5 million, insurance policy to protect against losses to his body. The actor, who was adamant about doing his own stunts in the 2006 James Bond movie, Casino Royale, took out the policy due to the risks involved in the stunt work. The actor continued to perform his own stunts for all the James Bond movies. Being a stuntman has its risks, so it's safe to assume the deductible would be well over $1 million. Stunts involving running on buildings, driving vehicles at fast speeds, and fighting with weapons could lead to all kinds of medical problems. Broken bones, torn ligaments, skin abrasions, and more. We hope this expensive policy will cover all of that.
12,
This popular old pop singing icon decided to take term insurance on her legs for $3 million. As much as she sang and danced, there's certainly reasoning behind this move, as her legs were iconic pieces of her performances. As old as she is now, we wonder if aging, leg sores, and cellulite are covered in this policy. There must be a contract clause specifying what exactly will be covered, such as medical injuries that negatively affect the appearance of her legs.
13,
According to Time magazine, in 2006, David Beckham, then the world's most iconic soccer star, sought a little extra protection. The £100 million, then around $195 million, deal covering his entire body, widely considered the largest personal insurance policy in sports history, was so large it was rumored to have been split among several companies. Whoever insured Beckham definitely took a risk, considering any part of the body may get injured during a soccer game, or even while driving a vehicle or bicycle. A fractured tibia or fibula, a broken collarbone, or even his muscle turning into body fat may be covered under this policy.
14,
David Lee Roth, a popular rock musician, took out an insurance policy with Lloyd's of London, a popular insurance corporation, on his genitalia, which he also said was nicknamed Little Elvis. He also took out an insurance policy on his sperm. Roth's insurance policy isn't designed to protect him from sickness or catastrophic injury. With this policy, Roth will receive $1 million in the event of an unwanted pregnancy. This way, if he makes a baby on accident, he has $1 million that he can rely on to cover child support.
15,
Former professional football player Troy Polamalu insured his hair with the help of a shampoo manufacturer he endorses called Head & Shoulders. The company had taken a $1 million Lloyd's of London policy on the locks of Pittsburgh Steelers Polamalu, the Super Bowl winning safety. I assume that if he were to trim off too much hair, the insurance policy would be voided. I wonder if excess dandruff and gray hairs due to aging are covered.
16,
This television actress, known for her role in Ugly Betty, signed up to become the face of Aquafresh. When she did, the toothpaste company took out some life insurance on her teeth, more specifically, her smile. I suppose $10 million could cover it, which is the amount that it was insured for according to sources. If she were to get into a massive bar fight and someone punched her in her teeth, her insurance policy would definitely cover it. We wonder if dental surgeries and procedures would be covered as well, such as root canals, cavities, and other medical procedures.
17,
The rock and roll frontman for the band Kiss decided to insure his tongue. How much? $1 million. That's life insurance money for a regular person. The probability of a medical issue with the tongue is quite low, so this would seem like a profitable transaction for the insurance company. There may be a clause on this contract to stay away from hot drinks such as coffee and hot chocolate, or anything else that could burn his tongue. I assume smoking cigarettes is a no-no considering it could lead to tongue cancer.
18,
Michael Flatley, the king of dance, broke his own record for tapping speed in February 1998 by achieving 35 taps per second. Flatley also received Guinness Book recognition in both 1999 and 2000 for being the highest paid dancer, earning $1.6 million per week, and for having the highest insurance policy placed on a dancer's legs at $40 million. Yes, you heard that correctly. $40 million insurance policy on his legs. This would cover all medical accidents occurring during the course of his career on the dance floor, such as a broken leg, torn meniscus, ruptured Achilles tendon, or anything else that would affect the movement of his legs.
19,
While you might not recognize Aussie cricketer Merv Hughes right off, you can certainly appreciate the stash. The right-arm fast bowler's bristly handlebar-style mow was insured for roughly $370,000 during his cricketing days as a member of the Australian national team. Although he was a fierce competitor on the field, Hughes may be remembered most for his legendary drinking talents and some of the manliest facial hair of all time.
20,
This older actress beauty signed up to help the Legs Pantyhose Company with one of their advertising campaigns. They put down insurance on the actress's legs with a $2.8 million insurance premium. Wow! Here's another case where the insurance company probably made a wonderful investment, considering she doesn't do anything risky with her legs. The chances of a medical injury to her legs which would involve scarring is quite low.
21,
Keith Richards, lead guitarist for the Rolling Stones, had his hands insured for $2 million. As those guitar-playing hands helped Richards co-write some of rock and roll's most famous songs, the policy may seem well justified. Until you think back to the way Keith has abused the rest of his body over the years. A broken hand or rheumatoid arthritis are pretty much the only two types of medical injuries that could affect the way he handles his instrument.
22,
Blockbuster actress Julie Roberts, who's known for her toothy grin, insured her lips and smile for a cool $30 million. Her smile is one of the most recognizable ones in Hollywood, and one with this insurance, one of the most expensive ones too. Any medical condition or injury that would involve the appearance of her lips and smile, such as lip cancer or even a chipped tooth, would be covered. We assume any physical abnormalities stemming from failed dental surgery, such as a root canal, would be covered by this insurance policy as well.
23,
In this day and age, a lot of appearance-conscious men are looking to wax or trim their wayward hair. But the pop singer Tom Jones must think a little fuzz is critical to his stardom as a sex symbol. In 2008, the New York Daily News and several other media outlets reported that Jones had his chest hair insured for $7 million. You heard that correctly, chest hair for $7 million.
Thanks for watching another amazing video, folks. Subscribe for more from Elite Facts.